Hello, Twetwe. I don't bring another gist come for now. As always, you guys, if you have not heard, Ganduje, the APC chairman, or should we say the former APC chairman, because he resigned yesterday and another person has been put in that position in his place. His name is Dalari. He was sworn in the same yesterday that Ganduje, resigned from the position. And rumor has it that it was Tinubu who gave him the instruction to resign, that they have an ambassadorial position waiting for him. Who knows how far that is true? But a lot of people have been reacting. The same yesterday, not yesterday, I think that was the day before yesterday night. Wike and Fubara finally brokered peace, and it was Tinubu who initiated this meeting and who initiated this peace meeting. And this peace meeting was brokered based on some conditions, some very stringent conditions that I talked about in another video. You can go and check that video out. It's up on my channel. Before I deviate, we are talking about why Ganduje actually resigned. Peter Obi has commended him. We all know the leadership crisis that have plagued Labour Party and even PDP, where the chairman has refused to leave the position and it has been a tug of war. Peter Obi has commended Ganduje for resigning, taking the initiative to resign, since the leadership do not want him. At this point, I feel like APC is being run like a cult. I think that there's so much respect their superior leaders. There's so much, I think that they place the party above themselves, or like this other political party, and this is devoid of any relationship with any political party, because I know that some people will come for me and say that, oh, you're in support of this party, you're in support of or this party. Tomorrow, if I speak of Peter Obi, they will say I'm a member of Labour Party. So I don't even care at this point. I just say the way I see it. At this point, like I was saying, I think that APC is being run like a cult because the way they just do their thing, crises do not even arise, except in some few cases, like in Lagos State with the situation concerning Obasa. And you will see that even at last, that's why the fact that they grumbled and they did not agree with it, they still went on, to do what the president, Tinubu, told them to do. They respect superior leaders. They respect superior authorities. Just that they do not have NWC. We don't see them having NWC meeting or NEC meeting or BOT meeting or I don't even think at this point that the APC have all of those organs within their political party, because it seems not to exist. We do not see all of that. The only thing we see is as soon as the Ogagba at the top, a local leader, says that this is what we are going to do. That is what they end up going with, which I think is better than they having to contradict themselves in press releases, in the media, and back and forth, and all of those situations that has been happening in PDP and Labour Party. You all, before we delve right into the details of today's news, to take a look at the reasons that made Ganduje to drop the pen and say, okay, I'm resigning and I'm leaving. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly leave your opinions in the comment section. First of all, subscribe is really very important. Also, click on that thumbs up button you see down below. That little thumbs up button, yes, click it. That way we are encouraged to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. And YouTube will also be able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. That is the only way you can help us. Please click on that button down below. Like I said, leave your opinions in the comment section. And without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Fresh details have emerged on the circumstances that led to the resignation of the national chairman of All Progressive Congress APC, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje. Newsroom Nigeria reports that Ganduje stepped down following ongoing political moves, including President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and former Kano State Governor, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwakwaso. If you guys recall correctly, it's been a while that there have been rumors going around saying that Kwakwaso is planning to move to the APC. But the only thing standing in his way, the only stumbling block, is Ganduje, because we all know that both of these men do not agree. Both of these men are like black and white. They are like oil and water. They do not mix. And Ganduje is the only person that is stopping Kwakwaso from moving to APC. You can imagine, for you to now join a political party and you have to say yes sir to your sworn enemy. You have to obey your sworn enemy because he's the leader of a party. And now that Ganduje is out of the way, probably very soon, we'll see Kwakwaso move from the NNPP party to APC finally. Moving on, the development insiders say is tied to a reported agreement aimed at bringing Kwakwaso into the ruling party ahead of the 2027 general elections. Wow. They know how prominent Kwakwaso is in Kano. They know how influential he is. They know the number of crowd he can pull. They know that once it comes to APC, APC has Kano, which is why they are doing everything. They even had to sacrifice Ganduji, can you imagine, so that they can win Kwakwaso over. And by that, APC has Kano State in their pockets. Moving on, Ganduji's resignation was formally announced on Friday, with the APC's Deputy National Chairman North, Ali Bukar Dalori of Borno State, named as acting national chairman, pending the election of a substantive replacement. In an official statement confirming the resignation, APC National Publicity Secretary Alex Moka said that in his letter of resignation addressed to the National Working Committee (NWC) through the National Secretary Ajibola Basiru, Ganduje expressed gratitude to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the opportunity to serve the party at the highest level. Sources at the APC National Secretariat revealed that tension had been building since Friday afternoon, with Ganduje reportedly threatening to resign as early as 3 p.m. following news of Tinubu-Kwakwaso deal. Efforts to dissuade him from quitting were said to have involved several key party officials, including the National Secretary, Ajibola Basiru. We are currently pleading with him, Ganduje, not to resign. He is upset that Kwakwaso is coming to the APC. I think the two of them are sworn enemies. All the stakeholders are begging him to stay, a party source disclosed. Despite the appeals, confirmation of Ganduje's resignation emerged shortly after 4:15 p.m. He has eventually resigned. We couldn't stop him. I think there is something personal between him and Kwakwaso, who is ready to join the APC after some discussions with the president, another source said. In politics, they usually say that there's no permanent enemies and there are no permanent friends. But in the case of Kwakwaso and Ganduje, I think that there is something personal, because this is not all about politics. Because if it's all about politics, there will come a time where both of these men would have to put it aside, to work together, because it's politics now, Abi. It's politics. Politicians do not really have permanent enemies or permanent friends. Today, this person can be their friend. Tomorrow, with the way they even defect from one political party to the other, no permanent friends. But in this case, it seemed like these two people are very sworn enemies, and there is something personal to it. It's not just about politics. There is something more to this story. But anyway, maybe someday we'll get to find that out. But moving on, when approached for comments on the mood at the party secretariat, a party member said, "There is no crisis, just that the chairman has resigned and people gathered at the secretariat to discuss about it." The strained relationship between Ganduje and Kwakwaso dates back to their time in Kano politics. Both men once shared a political alliance under the People's Democratic Party (PDP), with Kwakwaso serving as governor between 1999 and 2003, and again from 2011 to 2015. Ganduje served as his deputy during the latter's tenure. Their political friendship soared after Ganduje succeeded Kwakwaso as governor in 2015 under the APC banner. Since then, the two have been bitter rivals, frequently clashing over Kano's political influence. A key flashpoint in their rivalry was the 2020 dethronement of Emir Muhammadu Sanusi, widely seen as a Kwakwaso loyalist. Sanusi, however, was reinstated as Emir of Kano on May 23, 2024 by Governor Abba Yusuf of the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) under Kwakwaso's leadership. Though Ganduje cited health concerns as the official reason for his resignation, political observers link his decision directly to the latter's rapprochement between Tinubu and Kwakwaso. When contacted for clarification on Kwakwaso's alleged defection plans, one of his close allies, Buba Galadima, said he was unaware of any such arrangement. However, he hinted at an ongoing political maneuvering within the APC. "I am not aware of the defection plan. However, I know Kwakwaso and Ganduje have personal issues. I am equally aware that there was a meeting of APC stakeholders and the presidency 3 days ago where they agreed that Ganduje and Shettima should be sacrificed to bring a new set of people into government and the party," Galadima said. President Tinubu, who was elected in 2023, is widely believed to be repositioning the APC for the 2027 general elections. The opposition, meanwhile, has begun mobilizing for a coalition to unseat the ruling party, with 2023 presidential runner-up Atiku Abubakar and Labour Party candidate Peter Obi among the key figures involved. What are your thoughts and your opinions? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? What do you think of this, guys? Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.